Robin Trower intro. You can't go bad at that. So it's a Friday night. I'm done. But I do have one more chore. I gotta go snatch my kiddo up from her place of employment. So yeah, I was kind of unhappy earlier today, and I've known about this for a few days, but it finally came out in the news. So I have some miscellaneous stocks of shit here and there, mostly like penny stocks and things of that sort. And so back in 2017, 2018, my financial advisor, I asked him, I said, man, I'm seeing a lot of rumble about, and this was one of the things that one of the deals where I heard about was the big push on GameStop. So I started watching things like that. I didn't get in on the GameStop deal. I should have. I'd be retired now. But anyway, I picked up some penny stocks with some I think I paid like $109 a share or something like that. And I picked up a small handful of shares of Family Dollar. They were booming. They were doing really good. So then when the Democrats put Biden in there, I thought, okay, the economy's going to crash. People will start shopping heavily at the dollar store. Because during the Trump years, it stayed pretty average, 109, 110, 114. It didn't really go up much for sure. Biden took office in a year. It was $174 a share. Now, right then, I'm thinking it's going to go up again. I should wait until 2024 to sell. I thought, well, Democrats go out of office, people won't be doing as much dollar store shopping anymore because the economy will recover. Just like it's historically done my entire life, from 1964 on, Democrats get in office and destroy the freaking economy, and then Republicans get back in and restore it. And then Democrats get in and destroy it, and Republicans get in and recover it. It's just done that. If you look at it's just a fucking cycle of insanity. I don't get why people aren't more penny wise. But anyway, so a couple of days ago, the stock fell 7, and then it fell 10, and yesterday it fell 13. Today it closed at 127 a share. Now if I get the fuck out, I'll still make about, after commissions and shit are paid, I might make $15 a share. Not a lot of money. If I hang on to it, it might just go all the way down. Now y'all are wondering why this is happening. The economy is literally so freaking bad. It is so bad that Dollar Store, which is owned by Family Dollar. It's actually Family Dollar on NASDAQ. I think it's DTFQ or FDTQ. I can't remember. But Dodge Challengers have this freaking horrible blind spot. Charger, the Challenger has a blind spot that the Charger doesn't have. It makes me insane. I love this car, but that's the one drawback. So Family Dollar owns, Dollar Tree owns Family Dollar. That's why it's DT. Family Dollar is closing 1,000 stores. 1,000 stores. Now, I don't know what, I don't know what's in the news reports, how the news is spinning it, but in the shareholders report, they're closing because of A, supply chain issues, and B, which is the number one thing, is last year it was $450 million in profits, and this year is $1.7 million in theft, loss due to theft. I think that, like, it said 8% of that was like damage, loss, or returns. 8% of a $1.7 million in theft and damages. Theft and damage. $1.7 million in theft. This is accredited to the boldness and this is what the Biden administration has been nurturing from the get-go, is lawlessness. The violence against the Trump supporters and Trump rallies and shit. You never see any violence in a Trump rally. It's always outside. Antifa, BLM, all these little secret pop-up little gangs that are KKK related, white supremacist related, where everybody's wearing, khaki pants and blue shirts or red and black. They're Biden supporters, and they're just flat out fucking federal agents, like the one in Washington. A bunch of crew cut military age guys, fit, all wearing khaki pants, blue shirts. Everybody's face is covered. Nobody's revealing their identity. Something you'll never see at a Trump rally is somebody with their face covered up. There's nobody hiding who we are. Or just Republicans, conservatives in general, regardless of whether you're a Trump supporter or not. You don't see people that are conservative or intelligent hiding their identity. They're not somebody who's riddled with shame or doing things that are shameful. So literally, the dollar store, Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's closing 600 stores. Family Dollar's closing 1,000. 1,600 stores. And I think these things average, I think they average like 10 to 12 employees each. Some of them are more because they're bigger, but on average, I think that it says that the employment, basically the weekly nugget is 8 to 12 on payroll. I'm sure that there's some that have less and some that have more. I know that there's bigger stores that have more, but anyway, that's just on average. And the nugget there for insurance and general conditions and payroll is 8 to 12 employees. Maintenance is minor. I don't know if they self-perform maintenance, and I'm not even sure if some of these are franchised or not. But I know that the buildings are built specifically for Dollar Tree or for Family Dollar. I believe that Dollar Tree is all leased out. Dollar Tree is strictly lease spaces. And as their leases come due, they're not going to renew. This is bad for my investment. This means I went from $174 a share, where I would have made a shitload of money if I'd sold early in the year. But trying to be long-term and thinking long-term and looking long-term, that, by the end of this year, we're going to be back at more record profit and stock prices. Who knew that theft was going to outstrip the profit margin enough to warrant closing 1,600 facilities? And I lost $50 a share in a month, in a quarter. And that's not a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, it is a lot of money. That's a lot of money on a stock that should have been going up. So, for instance, the GameStop was like at $9, or I think at one time it was like $3 a share. And then it went to $9 a share, and I had the opportunity to buy in, and I chose not to because at that time they were starting to question, hey, this is like, it was questionable whether it was legal or not. Legal or illegal, I was concerned about what the NEC was going to step in and do, because the NEC will do some unscrupulous, crooked shit if they think that the little guy's getting over on the big guy. In that particular case, the little guy got way over on the big guy, and it was spectacular and glorious. Big banks and big investment fucking got spanked in that one. It went back down, but it's still a really good stock. But I mean, there were people who got in early and got out at the peak that became millionaires. I mean, you literally go from a $40,000-$50,000 investment to having, $11 to $20 million. That's the way to do it. Especially if you're a small investor, that's the way to do it. You get in small and you get out big, and then you set yourself up with the house and retirement, and then you play with the rest of the money. You can go back at the stock market and play wise, play conservative. Just be smart with your money always. But this is just, it's incredible that the economy, and I don't know why people don't realize how, you see people saying, oh, Biden's doing great, and he's accomplishing all this, and the economy couldn't be better. Anybody who's fucking buying anything from gasoline to fucking lumber, groceries, oil, anybody who's buying anything that bought now and that we've been buying for the last 5 or 10 years, how can you not see what a giant Mongolian clusterfuck the economy is? In September of 2020, I paid $1.19 a gallon for gas, $1.19. And then later in that week, I paid $1.22 for a gallon of gasoline in North Woodson Hills, Texas. Same place, racetrack over there. Gas was $3.18 a gallon yesterday here in Fort Worth, Texas. That is an insane jump in gas price. Okay, they are so busy here. So my kid got off work. I said, hey, can you get me some chicken tenders? She went back in to order chicken tenders, and they put her back to work. So she's getting an extra hour of work, extra hour paid, but it's my fault that she's stuck in there. And I feel kind of bad about it. I shouldn't have sent her back. So now I'm driving around the parking lot. My daughter's going to get extra hour work, but I'm going to get cold food. So, I hope she's not mad. She'll be mad till she gets her paycheck. Ooh. Let's sit up here for a minute. Anyway, that's just when fucking Dollar Store of all places is going out of business. They're closing their stores. They're not going out of business, and my stocks dropped from 174 a share to 127 a share. It dropped 7, it dropped 10, and today it's down 13 plus points, almost 14 points down. Closing. It's like an ocean, though. When you're investing and you got that money going, it's just waves. Peaks and dips, peaks and dips, peaks and dips. It's ebb and flow. it might go back up. I'm kind of debating on whether I should just plink it and get out, or if I should try to hang on and ride it out until it goes back up again, because you never know. They might cheat another election, get back in there, and people can afford to do a shop at the dollar store. Tough call. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. I'm angry about it, but what can you do? Y'all pay it forward. Be good to one another. For God's sakes, wear those safety glasses.